Hey, dude. Um, Anarcho-capitalism. I just can't fucking get over that's unfettered capitalism, essentially, in fucking essence, with a fanciful fucking idea that people are going to go align with it. No, come on. Greed is greed. Capitalism is greed. And exploitation. No matter what, you're going to have exploitation. You're going to have poverty. Some people win, the vast majority lose. That is not anarchism. That's an insult to anarchism, to classical anarchism. Okay, so I'm a Bukharin Kropotkin anarchist. I believe in mutual cooperation. But quite frankly, that's not cooperation at all. That's exploitation. It's incompatible. It's absurd. It can't possibly work. And a good example of this is the big collapse that has happened. The removal of the restraint on the trading in the stock market and the housing market that has caused your current huge ass fucking financial crisis in the States and around the goddamn world, all come from removing the government restrictions. Okay, it's creating more poverty. That's an insult to anarchism, the principles of anarchism, where all people are equal, free, and provided for. Everyone helps everyone else. That does not help everyone else. That's absurd, and it would just deteriorate into some of the worst forms of exploitation that could possibly be imagined. I don't see how it could possibly work. It's ridiculous. It's just bloody ridiculous. People have to evolve beyond the need for a state before this can happen, and to work towards that right now is absurd, because so long as people believe in really stupid things like gods and shit, homeopathy, alternative medicine, until they understand how the world works, how the universe works on a level, on a day-to-day level, they're not going to fucking evolve. Believing in these absurdities, it's fucking stupid. It's just fucking stupid. Communism, the end result of communism is to make you make a state, you socialize that state, you evolve it beyond the need for the state, so that people no longer need the state, and then you enter into an anarchistic society where the state is irrelevant. That's without the greed, without capitalism, because capitalism is fucking greed. It is nothing else. It is fucking greed. But people have to evolve beyond this. They have to evolve their education. And all people, everywhere in the world, have to be educated. And education will remove the oppression, the poverty, the suffering, the diseases, and move beyond that. Look at it. A country like Nigeria being torn apart by both Christians and fucking Muslims, tearing the fucking country apart, that is rich with oil. That oil wealth could be distributed amongst the people, but when the people have these stupid fucking ideas, how can it be distributed? How can it help the people? When there's cronyism and exploitation, it can't. It won't work as a free, fair society. There's no fucking way it can work as a free and fair society. I'm sorry. It's just I'm at a fucking lost for words for how absurd that is. No. Read some Bukharin, or Bukhanin, not Bukharin. Bukharin was killed by Stalin in 1936. He was one of the show trials and mass murders that was perpetrated by of the real communists by Stalin and his cronies. Mikhail Bukhanin was a contemporary of Marx, and at first got along very well with him, except he translated Marx's Capital into Russian, but they had a falling out. Kropotkin, Peter Kropotkin, former prince, he renounced his crown, the Tsarist crown, and he's buried in the Kremlin wall. He came up with the idea of mutual cooperation for evolution. And in many ways, mutual cooperation has proven to be a very viable form of evolution. But he envisioned society through mutual cooperation, eliminating the need for the state structure. Check some of that out. Das Vidanya.